My friend, I hope you're doing awesome today. I appreciate you spending part of your day with me and ultimately part of your life with me. I hope you find it beneficial. And as always, I love to read your relevant comments down below. And today, one of the thoughts that I wanted to offer you was about turning silver platter excuses into silver spoon success. Now, I started thinking about this a day or two back when I watched my buddy Winston Clements interview a coach and her partner. I guess they coached together, Carly Bentley. And during that discussion, there was the subject of silver platter excuses were brought up. And this was brought up in the context of excuses that prevent us, if you will, from seeking those things we desire. And of course, there's all levels of excuses, right? Why we can't do anything and why we can't achieve what we want. But those silver platter excuses, as was explained, and as my takeaway, I guess, is that those silver platter excuses are the ones that nobody can really take legitimate issue with, that most people will shy away from and not challenge you on. Like, for example, maybe a physical disability, maybe a mental disability, maybe a health condition, maybe single parenthood preventing you from doing something because you're the sole caretaker for your child. All those different kind of things are silver platter excuses that we can really hide behind and say, well, this is the reason why I cannot succeed, why I cannot get the desires that I have met. Like for me, I'll just use me as an example. I could say as a cancer survivor, well, I couldn't get back in shape. I couldn't run a half marathon, that sort of thing, which I did. But I could also use the excuse, well, I can't go out into business. I can't be a speaker. I can't write books because nobody likes me because of their misperceptions of me from the Aries trial, right? I could use that. Nobody could really take legitimate issue with that because, as you'll probably see in the comments, there's enough hatred out there still. So, but I bet you have those, right? And I don't know you, but I bet that you have some of those things in your life that are excuses that are so solid and that people couldn't take issue with. But yet you still have those desires. My thought is, as I thought about this over the past couple of days, is I ask you to consider, and this is something that I've done without thinking about it in this way, that those silver platter excuses might just be your silver spoon success. And of course, I want to clarify, because a lot of people associate silver spoon just with economic abundance, but I'm talking about overall abundance. If you've heard my videos prior to this, happiness being the beacon, right? And what I've tried to do in my life is take the cancer that I have and turn that into a positive and hopefully inspire other people by speaking at cancer group. I use the infamy that befell me and the hatred to talk about cyberbullying as I have in the past. But I never let anything stop me, right? I use the experience of infamy and cancer to go out and talk to people about living with joyful urgency. You see, that very excuse was actually the reason, the motivating factor, because I think those silver plate excuses are put to us for a reason. And part of that reason might be to exemplify to others going through the same thing that they too can be successful, that they too can achieve their dreams, despite those silver plate excuses. That those silver plate excuses might be the very reason. To get up and succeed. One of my mentors, Sean Stevenson, 3 feet tall, in a wheelchair, born disabled, he would have the perfect silver platter excuse to sit around and play video games all day. But he got a degree. He was an intern at the White House, and he's a top-notch speaker and a top-notch human being. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. And he inspires people because He took that silver platter disability, that silver platter excuse, his disability, and turned it into a silver spoon success. And that's hopefully what I'm on the road to doing. And I'm putting out this video in hopes that you will take a look at those silver platter excuses in your life, the reasons why you can't get what you desire, and maybe turn them into the reasons that you can, or turn them into the reasons that you must, or understand how much of an example you might be able to be if you take those silver platter excuses and turn them into silver spoon successes. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I look forward to your comments below, and I wish you the best in everything. Bye-bye.